Hello, hello, hello. How many people are
This
there?
message goes to...
Sorry. You're welcome to the program. You're welcome to the program. It's going to be a short program. Within 30 minutes, we are done. I just feel I need to add my say on the current discussion. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, depending on your time zone. I'm Azuka OJ, and this is IAT channel. Please subscribe and help us grow this channel. The other time I discussed about Simon Ekpa and IPOB here, I was very careful with the handling of the news so as not to make mistakes, because as at that point in time it was delicate, this Simon Ekpa issue with the DOS or whatever. In fact, my title was IPOB sack Simon Ekpa, but I changed the title later because a lot of people were not happy. It didn't go down well with a lot of people. And, you know, bulk of the IPOB people are Ekpa supporter, so I had to change the title. IPOB, you know, discontinues with something like that. In fact, I had to delete the video. You understand? You know, some people called me after the show and they were angry that I said Ekpa was sacked. And I learned that he was even yet to resume broadcast from the studio. Please, I will see your comments later. This is going to be a short program. Within 30 minutes, we are done. So some people called me. They were angry. I shouldn't use that term, sacked. But what happened was that they said he cannot broadcast from their platform. That was it. You understand? Please, we're not taking calls on this program. This is not a call-in program. It's not a phone-in. So we're not going to take any calls, please. Just add your comment. We will see the comments. Like we said, Ekpa, I later learned Ekpa was yet to resume at Radio Biafra. In fact, Ekpa had his own platform that he broadcast from. You understand? And further reports said Ekpa refused to comply with the standard of Radio Biafra. According to them, there are certain terms and conditions and agreement that one must follow to have a slot in Radio Biafra. You know, we have to discuss this thing. It is not the word that should discuss it for us. This thing has blown out of proportion. Everybody knows about this news. And our target is at ameliorating the situation. We are calling for peace. We are not just spreading the news. No. The target of this show is like call for peace, give some little advice. I wish we would have time, we will call, but not today, please, please. It's going to be a short one. So Ekpa already had his own platform and he has been doing well. But the idea of inviting Ekpa to Radio Biafra was to fill the void left by Nnamdi Kanu. There's a slot Nnamdi Kanu has been managing on Radio Biafra. According to them, they said Ekpa refused to comply with the standard of Radio Biafra. There are certain terms and conditions and agreement that one must follow to have a slot. Of course, every organization has their modus operandi or modus of operation. Meanwhile, Simon Ekpa continued his own broadcast from his own medium, but he has made some comments, though indirectly, but everyone who listens can confidently say it has to do with the disagreement. Please, before we continue, I want you to see my view as that of an onlooker. I'm just presenting this as the press would. and we are trying to proffer solutions. But for those who haven't seen what Ekpa, that video of Ekpa responding to that, you know, Ekpa is a tactical somebody. There's a way he doesn't want the world to see if there is any. I like his the way he reacted to that, and I'd like to show us the video for those who haven't seen it. Here is the video.
This message goes to our IPOB family all over the world. For the time being, I am pleading with everyone. I am pleading with every group within the IPOB to not put my name without my consent in any fundraising. Let nobody put my name without my consent in any fundraising until some issues are clarified. Let nobody put my name on fundraising without my consent, without consulting me, until some clarifications are made. Some of you may have listened to videos, you may have listened to messages, you may have read a lot of messages and videos on social media about what is going on. Some gossips, and a lot of gossip. Some people have come to say that Simon Ekpa have disappointed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for not broadcasting on Radio Biafra. Many times I do not want to comment on this issue. I do not want to comment because some of the enemies are just looking for something to talk about. And they don't give us space. They don't give us what to talk about. We give them what to talk about. And this is not to say there is any problem. No. This is not to say there is something going on. No. But there has been a lot of conflicting information coming from the same family. As a concerned member of IPOB, as a bona fide member of IPOB, which I am, I request that nobody should put my name on any fundraising without my consent. I will not go into elaborating further. And for those who care to know, or for those who are asking questions about why I'm not broadcasting on Radio Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has given order that I should start with immediate effect to broadcast on Radio Biafra. That offer I accepted without even thinking twice. I accepted the offer. In fact, it is not even an offer. It is something that a service that anybody who is capable can do. So, and I am going to broadcast on Radio Biafra without condition. Without condition. Without any condition. Because it is a service I will give to Biafra people and then also to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Without any condition. I will stop here. So I will not be part of anywhere where somebody will be putting my name in a fundraising that I am not aware of. That is modus of operandi since the beginning of this fundraising for ESN. It has been a success. You consult somebody and the person we know. So when you want to make fundraising, if you want me to be part of it, you consult me and I will ask you a question. When you answer the question, if I'm okay with it, I'll be part of what we're doing. So this is information I'm bringing this evening. Now we go further.
Okay, you can see that I wanted you to hear Simon Ekpa for the sake of, for record's sake, for reference sake too. Simon Ekpa cautioned in his show that people should not use his name in any campaign without his permission. I played the video for us to see for record's sake. Anytime you are referring to this, my show concerning this matter, you will see this video and you will know Simon Ekpa's stand at that point in time. You know, I think it has since been settled. This case of broadcasting from Radio Biafra, and I thought he has died down. And let me tell you, I see Ekpa as a wise man. You know, while Ekpa was beginning to rise, while he was beginning to come up, you know, broadcasting, I was thinking Ekpa will have problem with Martin Nnamdi Kanu. I was thinking they will clash. Sincerely. You remember the time of their shows online almost clashed even. The time of their shows almost clashed. And those who follow Martin Nnamdi Kanu cannot tolerate that. Having anybody doing his broadcast and wanting to clash with his time. But Ekpa, a wise man, Simon Ekpa made adjustments. He never allowed his show to clash with that of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. That is a respect, somebody respecting his leader. And I also realized Ekpa is very committed to following Martin Nnamdi Kanu and the pursuit of the Biafran struggle. At least no one can take that away from him. You could say anything about Ekpa, but Ekpa's zeal is so clear. I'm laying foundation for what I want to say. Please bear with me. Ekpa continued to wax stronger with his expository broadcast. And like I used to tell my friend, Simon Ekpa, he knows how to expose things. In fact, when you talk about this Biafra struggle and broadcast after Martin Nnamdi Kanu, I'm not talking about IPOB hierarchy. No, I'm talking about people who has the voice, who has so much followers. After Martin Nnamdi Kanu, it is Ekpa's war that is the next. You notice it? Now, I'm not talking about position in IPOB. No, I'm talking about how people follow broadcasts. You got me? How people follow broadcasts. But let's see a statement by the DOS that is causing the katakata we are seeing now. Let's read the news to you. The leadership of, okay, sorry, I'm coming. The leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has warned members to desist from insulting the hierarchy of the group or be punished. You know, it's like some of the members are not happy with the attitude towards Simon Ekpa and they are reacting. So IPOB has also stated it does not recognize any person or group of people championing autopilots in the pro-Biafra separatist organization as movement to free Biafra. As usual, this must have come from Emma Powerful. You know, Emma Powerful is a spokesman for IPOB. But recently, Simon Ekpa, who is based in Finland, Simon Ekpa have posted something on his page. And let's read what he posts. He said, the Biafra struggle has entered autopilot phase, a very dangerous phase that we have no control of what happens. He said, to your tent, O Israel. I am Simon Ekpa, Martin Nnamdi Kanu's disciple on Biafra restoration. And you know, normally he has a slogan, changing the narratives of yesterday. So while reacting that some members of the group are disrespecting the leaders and insulting Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, Ekpa stated, we also wish to clarify that in IPOB, we have nothing or nobody known as autopilots, and you can clearly say who the comment is directed at. Anybody going by such title, he said, is not IPOB and is flouting our rules. Anybody claiming to be such should immediately disengage before he's embarrassed. You see, indirect, anyway, that's not what we want to really focus on. Now, the statement read further. He said that we can no longer tolerate the barrage of insults being rained on the lead counsel of indigenous people of Biafra, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, by some uninformed fellows of and mischief makers. IPOB is also disappointed that despite our earlier explanations on the rationale behind our decision to suspend the Ghost Monday sit-at-home order, some fellows are still disparaging our Directorate of State DOS over the decision. Said we therefore wish to advise all those playing the devil's advocate to desist in their own interest and stop giving our enemies room to mock us. IPOB is a well-structured organization movement with a clear cut-out hierarchical structure as well. Henceforth, IPOB will no longer take lightly any act of insubordination from anybody or from any quarter, irrespective of one's status. And going forward, we will not condone insult of our hierarchy represented by the DOS or our leader's lawyer. They have not taken any action inimical to the struggle to warrant the embarrassing and undeserved insults from some uninformed folks. He said all decisions so far taken were in the best interest of the struggle and in accordance with direct directive from our leader, who is very impressed with the actions and solidarity so far implemented by the leadership since his incarceration. And he rounded up by saying Barrister Ejiofor remains IPOB lead counsel and our leader's legal representative, and our leaders reposes strong confidence in his ability and capacity. As a trusted counsel, he has not betrayed or misrepresented his client, IPOB and Onyenduma Nnamdi Kanu. There is no reason, therefore, for anyone, especially IPOB family, to reciprocate Ejiofor's sacrifice with insults. That is from Emeka Sule. Yeah, no, sorry. Hey, I'm very sorry. From Ekpa Powerful. I want to state, my people, before I go further, I want to tell you that I believe in the Biafra struggle. I believe in the Biafra struggle. And if you sit me down, I will give you several reasons for my stand. I talk about things that relates to Biafra here because of that. I'm not a member of IPOB or any pure Biafra group. Me, I'm not a member. But I'm not against all this group. I want Biafra, even more than some people who think I oppose it. I want Biafra more than those people. I'm talking about this issue here because it has escalated and everybody knows about it. So nobody should come and tell me you are gossiping. No, this has blown out of proportion. It's everywhere. Everybody knows about what is happening currently. And we need, our attempt here is at resolving it in the best way we can. We have a small voice, but we will contribute, everybody will contribute, yes, to make this problem die down. And this for those who really care to listen. I want to tell you that whatever I discuss here today about Simon Ekpa and IPOB is for the sake of peace. I have a little small advice to proffer to this struggle. Some other Biafra group used to say, I am ignoring them. No, I'm not ignoring you. No, 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 no. If you come in, if you make the headlines, we will talk about you. I'm not ignoring other Biafran groups. No. IPOB constantly makes headline. And that is why we talk about IPOB. Now, back to the discussion. I'm still speaking from a press and an onlooker's view. IPOB, from interacting with some of these people I've seen, I realized IPOB is a well-structured organization. I have an opportunity to speak with there are a lot of intelligent IPOB people. Sincerely, I've spoken with them. Maybe online, you get a call, different ways, or you saw them in a group. So I see IPOB as a well-coordinated organization. My belief would be that even if Nnamdi Kanu is absent for a while, the organization will still work as if there is no vacuum or void. But I hope they are not trying to make me feel something is wrong with some recent developments. Sincerely, please permit me to speak. Permit me to speak. I'm not saying the organization has failed, no. But allow me to land. I'm trying to land. And like I said, this program will be a short one. Please, we'll soon end it. But I just want to lay my points down. You can add your comments on the comment section. We will see it later. There seems to be some disagreement with who to listen on this thing, Ghost Hot Mondays, sit at home. Some say it has been called off, while others say nothing like that. But I think the voices saying it has been called off are being drowned. I think it is now a matter of, like one video I watched, the guy, I would have played the video, I don't have it right now. The guy said, it is now the voice of the people, not a voice of group of people called DOS. That's what the guy said, that the voice of the people, that how can you just call off the sit at home? That's what the guy said in his video. I don't really want to delve deep into that. I realized there is a contention recently on whom to be loyal to, the DOS or Simon Ekpa. And based on what we had, they have disconnected with Simon Ekpa. They have disconnected from him. Meanwhile, no one is banned from Biafra. No one is banned from being a Biafra. Let's just say the DOS have dissociated themselves, IPOB from Simon Ekpa. And that is the most trending news. Everybody knows about it. We are not discussing it as if we are gossiping it. No, we are discussing it because it concerns us. Everybody knows about it. Now, let me chip in something. Ordinarily, after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, based on what I learned, I'm not an IPOB person, but I'm a person to speak with them. He said, after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, there is no second in command. There was a time there is a second in command in the person of Uchemefo, but after Uchemefo left, I think the second in command position was squashed off. So I think the Directorate of States, DOS, is the next in authority based on what I've had from the structure of IPOB. So that is to say, DOS can and are in position to make proper decision about the body. IPOB, in the absence of the leader of the organization, Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I also believe Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is aware that being that he would have been among those who ratified and even structured IPOB that way. So, you understand what I'm saying? After Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, based on what I have had from interactions with IPOB people, the next people on board is the DOS. I'm laying certain things down. I'm not trying to judge anybody. At the end, I just want you to pick the points. You have to, what do they say? How do they put this thing? Deduce from what you hear and pass the judgment. I don't want to pass any judgment, but I want to be reasonable. And that is why I don't want the program to be long. It's not a calling program, no. I just want people to see things for themselves. I want to note that Simon Ekpa is a huge voice in this struggle. Like I said earlier, I'm not talking about hierarchy now in IPOB, but I'm talking about the voice the people want to hear. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the next voice they want to hear is Simon Ekpa. Not in IPOB as in position, no. The next person they like to listen to after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Simon Ekpa. Now, I also believe that due to captivity and the conditions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he may not be in the right frame of mind to make certain decisions right now. I'm trying to, so that you note certain things. Nnamdi Kanu, somebody in captivity, somebody in detention, in the, he cannot be able to make certain decisions. That is what I said. I'm not drawing any conclusion. I'm just trying to lay down some points. Later, you watch this video and you deduce from it. And I'm also aware Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, while in custody, the lawyers could see him, and recently his family still could see him. He can pass information to them. Just note that. But there is something an IPOBian told me, and it's very sad. He said the DOS, they are not even aware their leader was kidnapped, and for 8 days. In fact, they had to hear that their leader was kidnapped from the Nigerian government on the TV for 8 days. It is very sad. Somebody said something is wrong somewhere. He even talked about complicity among the insiders. I'm not judging anybody. I told you, I will just lay down points. You look at it. Again, someone now, I was involved in an argument on this, and someone now said, Simon Ekpa is not an oath member. People who have taken an oath to be IPOB real member. It's not an oath member of the IPOB or oath-taking member. I don't know how you put it. So I see a clear case of contention too. And some people might be saying, we have been there for long. We are oaths, we took oaths to work for IPOB. We have been there. And how can, somebody just come up from somewhere? So, having had all of this, I want you to deduce. But I want to conclude with this. Something an intelligent person told me. I spoke with him. He suggested that the DOS should make sure they reconcile with Simon Ekpa, no matter what. In fact, after Nnamdi Kanu, to some of these people, after Nnamdi Kanu, it is Simon Ekpa. So this think tank says DOS shouldn't make that mistake of not reconciling with Simon Ekpa. This is where I'll round up. I don't want to really, there's a way I want to handle this. I don't want to talk so much about it. Please bear with me. I want to handle it this way. Please add your comments. The video is ending. Add your comment. Tell us what you think about what you have shared. This is concerning the topic. And this is where we draw the conclusion for today. I don't want to pass any judgment. Add your comment, please. If you have not subscribed to our channel, subscribe. Share this video widely. Think about this video. Think about the points I've laid down in this video and judge for yourself. I remain Azuka OJ. I say bye for now.